No. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in to Read With Me, another Steel Ball Run JoJo chapter. Just rolls off the tongue. Beautiful. Like I've said in previous episodes, I want to respect Johnny Joestar. I want to respect him as a horse rider, as a Joestar, and as a character. I want to respect him. But I don't. He's a silly little boy.
How dare you say that?
So, let me know some things about him that might make me respect him more than I
Don't tell him
already do. Because I respect silly people just as much as other people. So, let's hit Johnny Joestar with that respect, and let's get into the chapter. I am almost at 200 subscribers. I'm very happy. So, if you guys could hit that subscribe button. He's following at an amazing pace. Can you see the rest of the Boom Boom family? Where are they? I don't see them at all. It's dark. He's been following alone, and he's kept the same pace since like 3 hours ago. All of our horses are at their limits. There is something queer. Who is that? Is he really one of the Boom Boom family? Did they have riding skills like that? And that weird looking cat, I've seen it before. Who else would want to follow us at this time of night? If we let them get near us, that magnetism will start up again. We need to get to the watering hole before then, or it'll be a dirty mess. We still have 15 kilometers to go, damn it. Gyro, what the fuck? He's already climbed up the rocks. Wait, I know him. You're right. He's not one of the Boom Booms. Why would he be chasing us though? Why would he be chasing us through the night? That's speed. It's abnormal. Mountain Tim. What do we do, Gyro? We've got to lose him. What else? We can't let anybody get close to us in the desert stage. Nobody would be following us at night without some fucked up reason. The murderer of 3 participants is Johnny Joestar. It's hard to believe, but those prints led me to him. Either way, it's certain that he used his cursed ability for the murders. But I will arrest him and put an end to this, dead or alive. Man, what the hell kind of speed is that? He's already climbed the next set of rocks. It's supposed to be uphill. How is he accelerating? No, Gyro, I'm starting to understand. The situation isn't what we were thinking. Could it be? He is accelerating, but that's not all. We couldn't tell because we were running, but that's not all. I'm being pulled. My body is being pulled from behind. The metal from my harness is flying towards me. Johnny. We did it! They fell. Amazing! I knew we could count on Mountain Tim to enter the magnetic circle. It's perfect. Now the 3 of them still have to come together. Let's go see. I want to get closer and see their intestines blow up and fly out. Yeah! Guys? Dad? I'm kind of getting chills and everything's blurry. I don't think I'm alright. Chills? Do you think that's what's important now, Andre? Now's not the time. My body too. Since when? Am I a magnet too? Johnny, when did they touch you? They must have no bloody idea. But wait, it could have been the bullet. When Benjamin Boom Boom shot that bullet, there could have been something on it. Shit, we have to find them. Where are they? They must be controlling the magnet from somewhere. Maybe it's not the Boom Boom family anymore. Mountain Tim. I don't know why he's chasing us, but this only started once he got close. Johnny, what are you doing? I'm being dragged from behind, I'm telling you. You too, Gyro. It's Mountain Tim. They must have touched him somewhere as well before he even realized. We're being pulled by Mountain Tim. The 3 of us. We're all pulling each other. It must have been too weak when it was just the 2 of us. But as the 3 of us get closer to each other, the magnetic strength grows and multiplies, pulling us towards him while he accelerates towards us. Why hasn't he fallen off then? He hasn't realized since he's running forward. The skin on my arm is beginning to tear. The iron in my blood must be collecting fighting together. We can't let him get close. Otherwise, all three of our bodies will probably explode.
Explode!
We need to get his attention. Tell him to get off his horse now. What? Why is Johnny Joestar off his horse? Gyro is there too. They're yelling something. I can't see with this Tusk lamp. He can't hear us. He's charging right in. Even if he could hear us, it's hard to imagine he would get off his horse so easily. If we don't tell him he's a magnet, by the time he realizes, we will all be dead. Alright then, let's drag him off. No wait, Gyro. It won't reach. The steel ball will get pulled back to you since you're magnetized. It can't go that far. I know, Johnny, it'll return because of the magnet force. Metal will come towards me, but that return is fine. It should be enough to force him off his horse. I've scattered some dust from the rock, but this is gonna hurt. All of us, since we're magnets now, there's iron in those rock scraps. Brace yourself, Johnny. This? What the? Whoa! Hey-ya! I did it, Johnny! I dragged him off his horse. What is this? This force that's pulling in my arm? Instead of falling, my pistol is stuck to my arm. It's useless, Gyro. Too close already. We've come too close. He's flying. Mountain Tim's body is flying through the air. It's already too strong. The force of the magnet has gotten too strong. He's charging through the air. My veins are gonna burst. Huh? I threw a rope. I can separate my body parts and transport them as far as the rope goes. I'm guessing in this situation, when the three of us get close, something not so pretty will happen. Seems like I misunderstood my suspect. Johnny Joestar, to whom does this magnetic force power belong? Tell me in detail. What exactly is going on here? What's wrong? Damn, they'll get away! We need to cut that rope. The ability to control iron, I see. The Boom Boom family was the real culprit. And if I hadn't noticed and instead approached you, we would all have died. Let's get farther away. But wait, what's up with you? The Boom Booms were pretty messed up. Are you even human? What are those steel balls? Well, how about you? Those are just part of my technique. There are parts of the human being that are still a great mystery. I see. Mysteries of the human being. I'll explain. 15 years ago,
1875.
I was 16. I was in the army and we were assigned to venture out into the unmapped parts of the Arizona desert. But the unit I was in got lost, and all 16 of us wandered the desert for days searching for water. Lost. So you were in that army unit. That was an area that local Indians feared and called the Devil's Palm. Our unit had stepped into that place. Compasses were useless there, and the ground was moving because of the quicksand. That's why we were lost. Mountains would disappear, canyons would form, the landscape would change itself. They say that the Devil's Palm travels many miles in a day. Where it could be found a month ago, it would be no more. According to Indian tradition, a shooting star crashed there long ago, destroying everything. Now it is cursed. Nobody knows how wide it is, and nobody knows its location until they happen to see it themselves. It's been traveling this area for tens of thousands of years. We failed to find water, the horses died. Those from the unit fell one by one. Even myself, I was being fried to death. But that place was also a land that carried destiny. For some reason I woke. It was during the night. A tiny bit of dew had gathered onto the rope. My body was absorbing it on its own. My body had become one with the rope. I was the only survivor. It could have been some sort of gravitation. The Devil's Palm has the power to awaken the sleeping abilities of people. The Indians call it a cursed ability. Perhaps it is cursed. Me and everyone in that unit was supposed to die. I personally call this ability Stand. There is no mistake, the Boom Boom family must have also stepped into the Devil's Palm. Stand. The magnetic force is getting weaker. Keep it up. Keep moving farther away with your rope. Looks like the only way we can continue on is to find those creeps and beat the shit out of them. Nope, there's no need for that. Huh? It's them. There's no need to find us or distance yourselves. The only direction you can go is closer to each other. Isn't that right? Do you need help, Ella? Can you cut his rope by yourself? That bastard Mountain Tim's rope? Yeah, I'm not so confident. Iron sand. This iron sand? He's forming shapes with the iron in the sand. It's sucking onto me. It's heavy. It's making its way up to Mountain Tim. Heh, I knew it would be too dangerous for you to do this alone, LA. You have to bind their hands with the iron. Don't let them do anything. Do you feel blessed? We're such a blessed family. Just cut Mountain Tim's rope. I feel so blessed. The rope's been cut. He's coming down. We're screwed. So heavy. Whatever you try to pull off inside the boundary is useless. Johnny, do you have an open hand? Do it. You have to do it. What? The spin, Johnny. You have to get them using the spin. There's one on the ground there. Pick it up. Huh? What are you talking about? That bullet, the one that Mountain Tim shot. It's lead, so you can toss it around without the influence of the magnetic field. You need to make that bullet spin. Me? Too late. He's coming. Mountain Tim's body is flying. Oh, I'm tearing. They've united. I wonder how far their organs will fly out. Can we get a new intestine record? Johnny, you have to learn lesson 3. When we were camped out, you said you spun the cork. It's the same with the bullet too. Toss it. But that cork, it was only a coincidence. Believe in the spin. The power of the rotation is limitless. Trust in that. Johnny, you must. Can I do it? It only spun that one time. But this is why I signed up for this race. To know the secret of the spin, and to learn it myself. I'll do it. If I don't, everything will end here. My body is bursting, Johnny. I did it? It spun. It spun, Gyro. Ugh. Step back a little more, LA. Don't even think about relaxing until this is all over. Be careful. The dying can make some desperate final moves. I couldn't, Gyro. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. Daddy. What the hell? You said be careful. No. Daddy. Come back. That wretched hand. Hurry and come back. Joestar. Johnny, what is that? My hands. The nails. What are they doing, Gyro? My nails are spinning. Could this be stand? What does this mean? What could cause? This isn't the same as when I used the spin with my steel balls. Dinky! Just hurry and come back. Hurry! Your leg! We did it. We did it. Chapters 18 and 19 complete. Boom! I'm proud of you. You are reading Steel Ball Run like a legend right now, bro. Excellent job. Thanks for watching. Here we go. Here's all the actors. Amazing job, everyone. I put a lot of effort into this one, so I hope you liked it. I hope I skyrocket into 200 subscribers right now. So go to my profile, see if my subscribers is below 200. If yes, press subscribe. If no, like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what I did wrong. I put so much effort into this one, especially with all the actors I hired. We've got Scrub Little Boy on guitar, we've got Scrub Little Boy on drums, we've got Scrub Little Boy main singer, we've got Scrub Little Boy bassist, we've got Scrub Little Boy keyboard player, we've got Scrub Little Boy actor, we've got Scrub Little Boy technology, we've got Scrub Little Boy lighting and props, we've got Scrub Little Boy clothing, we've got Scrub Little Boy artwork and digital promotion work. So yeah, and I think the number one I think the top employee for this month would be Scrub Little Boy, so shout out to him. I might give him a B rise. Yeah, but maybe not. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, because it's really up to you guys. Alright, thank you guys.